A nice reading from Mind Control, just juking that shards. Also interesting build on Afterlife top. We didn't mention it. He went for Sandstorm, level 1, because they didn't have any sentries, so he got an extra level just from the creep wave.
Uh-oh, mid lane. Sunstrike actually connects, and GH helps set it up. Leads in with a good crush, and a bit tough here. Mind Control getting zoned back quite a bit from some Silent as they fight over this pull camp, but the second he makes that move in for it, that's when GH looks to strike. He gets him with a crush in the Iron Shell, and it's going to be easy pickings there for Miracle to finish off with the Sunstrike. Mind Control heading out the other direction, getting burned a bit, but oh, he doesn't make it back inside. Silent actually gets the kill at the last moment here. Meanwhile, GH swinging it about, gets the takedown of the Terrorblade.
He's missing. Level 7 Void. What is he gonna go for? Seems like Lincoln Sphere maybe. There's the Chrono.
He gets up, he gets a nice convenient bash, but the snowball was there! He does manage to still get a forgiving catch on that Chrono, but it's going to be a bit too late. Get some good smacks. The Sunstrike is going to be not there in time because he happened to burrow on forward, and the Sunder comes out from his ally in need. They are going to be able to get the finish on Sayoma. It looks like GH looking to run the other direction, but G's rotated over, and he's hoping to get a piece of that, and he will. Yeah, frozen in time or not, the ball is frozen, so therefore science don't matter.
Approaching mid, there is a dust right now.
Yes, they do, and they pop it right away, and here comes the follow-up. Sayoma actually gets it. Not going to be there, and GH is looking to commit in deep. Silence nearby. There goes the Epi. It's going to come out. The Rock's going to be on top, and here comes Sayoma. It's a VEGA fight, folks, right behind the Tier 1, and they make clean and easy work here for Aloha Dance. He begins to grind away on the Tier 1. It looks like Liquid have totally other plans. They're just going to shift completely over to the mid lane. But look who's already going to be there here. It's going to be VEGA shifting in. Burrow Strike with the epicenter does some mild damage, but the follow-up uppercut's going to be there. Miracle still holding on. Matama in the meantime gets a good Chrono lockdown Afterlife and will help him get the finish. VEGA are coming and pressuring through this top lane. They are going to be doing it without their Terrorblade, who's currently residing at the bottom, but the second they see people rotating over, they go for the immediate burst onto Kuro, and they're going to get him down before a grave could be seen. Miracle, though, going on to G, easily takes him down, locking him into place with the help of that freezing field, and now a wall fall-up going to be there as they try to get a catch onto Afterlife. Him and Silent stuck between sides. They can't get any additional things off, and it's going to be Liquid running ransack right through the VEGA side. And
bottom ulti.
Yeah. I think that may be happening right now. The supports might have just been able to pick up a smoke, but they get the initial jump onto G right now, and they commit with a nice two-man stun. Moonlight Shadow also committed this, but that's when GH steps in. He does get, I think, Dust Connection on the one, but he already had the amp damage onto G. Oh, they get an Afterlife, it looks like, actually with a Sunstrike. They drop the Chrono, the Rock's there, a vacuum pullback onto the wall, and frantic Afterlife tries to make it back out, but Tamaman looking to commit in with a chase, but gets hits with a snowball, and the Walrus Punch. Still going to be fine here. Him and the right click and the Iron Shell. Nice shard block, but he hops right over it. Meanwhile, it is going to be GH catching with Sayoma. There is an epicenter on the other side.
G's talent tree looks +8 agility, +30 attack speed. He wants to have a late game secured as well.
All right, they make their move for GH, and they will get it. Hoping to look for more. The shards will not grab a hold of Kuro, but they're still looking to take a fight. There's the Metamorph. First swing, gets the bash. They come in with a Chrono and a Sunstrike, and they're going to be able to burst apart the Terrorblade before he can get anything off. And now it's Liquid's approach. Sayoma and Silent and G are trying to frantically make it back inside. They will be forced to drop down the Rock for a bit of a counter fight here. Commitment in and back as Matoma will shrug off the damage. The epicenter doing a lot of work onto Kuro, but he's able to get the grave off and survive and makes the space away. Trouble now for VEGA as Liquid could swing into later rounds and turn it right back over.
That's
and
low.
It looks like it will be. But G can barely able to make it away. The Dilation just running and doing work through VEGA's team, and it could end up turning into a bit of a 5-man wipe if they get a hold of Sayoma. Liquid won it.
10k net worth, only 2 below Invoker, but he can't really do much in those fights. He needs to get more items.
Oh, a movement from GH is going to find the first connection onto G, but they're still hiding under the dark of the Moonlight Shadow here. Sayoma makes the roll on forward, and the Walrus Punch is there for Kuro, but he gets quickly surrounded. An approach that VEGA are not satisfied with. Liquid frantic to catch anyone. If VEGA don't make it away, this could be really unfortunate for him, and it looks like the Warlock is going to be the next one to suffer. Good lead in, and GH, again, setting up a lot of these plays too. He's able to scout out. Oh, the courier goes down too. Work from there, but he could find himself into trouble soon too, because already coming in is going to be the Invoker. Meanwhile, mid lane, it's VEGA trying to go the offensive, and Mind Control's like, see you later. Surges up and walks on out. Up and above, though, that's when Miracle looks to strike. Can they take down this Terrorblade? He's able to manta off and get the Sunder onto GH, but it's still not over yet. He actually commits the Metamorphosis and ends up going down. He can't even get the finish of GH, and it's now godlike for Miracle. Need a time to be able to take a good fight. It's now or never.
Matumba Man popping the smoke. Double man Chrono.
Hi, how's it going? Welcome to the bubble. Drops a Chrono right on top of their heads. Perfect for Miracle to just hit it home with the rock. So that means there's going to be no rock drop from the Warlock on this one. They've already lost 2. Tornadoes flying forward. Sayoma and Afterlife trapped within the mix, but they've already put their focus onto Aloha Dance, who could be dropping next, and it looks like that could be the case. He's able to turn around and get the Sunder off on the Mind Control, but Mind Control gets hit with the grave, and VEGA know that this one's over, and indeed it was do or die, and it is die for VEGA. Well, Liquid, they look good.
They look good, man. In all 3 games, really dominant.
Is he saving up? He is going to be going straight for the bottle.
Yes.
Whee! Steps off to the side.
Oh, they're going to catch Afterlife.
Oh, you're right. Afterlife on the way back. Your Omni Knight already going to be forced into a heal. Nice shard block, and that's going to be your first blood. Omni getting a bit eager, trying to move up to the high ground bounty. Yeah, someone is probably going to have to shift up their itemization to something a bit unorthodox for the hero if they want to incorporate that defusal. But look at this turnaround play. They're kind of coaxing in Miracle into trying to swing it out with G, but then that's when Viper, or VEGA rather, strike with their supports, but suddenly it's going to be Kuro now showing up. Shayma's going to get off a decent stun there, but he is getting chased down the river from 3 and ends up getting dropped. Can Silent get the kill? Oh! They save him out with the Astral. And GH will be fine. Miracle wanted to rotate over. He wants a piece of that Crystal Maiden. He's rushing himself that way, but then they see Afterlife and they think about changing their mind. Look at him with a heal, but another snowball quick reaction. Going to prevent the heal bomb, and Silent tries to head out the other direction, but ultimately will get chopped down from Kuro. Miracle chases out Afterlife, while Sayoma is going to get balled apart by Matumba Man. They're able to get this ward to the high ground here, but Liquid have started to rotate on over. And it looks like Aloha Dance wants to shuffle a bit with GH. Can he quite get a hold of him? No, he can't. Now they'll roll on in. Quick bomb down, and they're going to be losing their Omni Knight. This is bad for VEGA. They're quickly looking to retreat, and Liquid want to chase. Ooh, swinging a miss on the Timber Chain. Sayoma's going to be forced to step in and take me instead. Throws himself into the wolves of Liquid in hopes that the rest of the team can make it out, but Silent, she is so slow. Finally, they're going to be able to catch up and eventually take her down.
Yeah, well, Mech is finished on Enigma. There's a Sacred Relic, enough gold for Matumba Man to buy it, and they're buying enough time on top.
Yeah, Miracle and them are chasing, forcing and baiting in VEGA into this awkward kind of a fight, because the only one at the bottom lane to stop him is Sayoma at the moment, and they're going to get the quick swift takedown of Aloha Dance as well. Okay, uppercut, but it's on the repel. Bottom side, the first real black hole of the game is going to be committed here and help him get the finish onto Sayoma. Oh no, Omni Knight comes into action and he drops just as fast. This means Liquid now are going to be able to get that secured finish of the Tier 2 also. Liquid consider stepping over and trying to take a fight the second they see the Roche go down.
Yeah, I
think they will.
Yeah,
they hustle on over. Mind Control trying to step into action here. Gets saved briefly from the snowball, but eventually going to get bursted apart. Nicely done from VEGA, but VEGA also going to be losing some casualties here. Both the supports going to be taken down, and now the chase is on. Liquid move on in. Aloha Dance tries to intercept and get between the action, but he quickly gets swarmed with damage and taken apart. Miracle with the ultra kill on the back end of a successful Roche for Liquid, and we're not done yet. They're going to go for a full Rampage. Can they get it? The audience wants it, and they're going to get it. Rampage for Miracle.
And he's not stopping. It's going to be a second
double Rampage. And the biased crowd loves it. Starting to feel like they're on another level.
Bottom lane, relocate.
Okay, Sayoma, see you later. Just a quick relocate, bop, 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 and he's gone. Oh, tried to go for the relocate in play. I like it. It earns them the takedown of the Wisp. G with the Requiem as they make the return. And now it's going to be Miracle on the back end of his Shadow, but then got mind control! He drops down a huge black hole on top of the head of VEGA. And it secures him the fight. There are 3 buybacks available here from VEGA as they get the full team wipe. But VEGA could begin to look at each other like, are we going to be able to hang in?
Is someone going to call this?
And they are. I can't really blame them. This one getting just way too out of hand for Liquid, and they will take it a convincing 2-0 this series. I think they are now starting to look like a favorite for the whole tournament. I want to see Liquid versus CNC now.
Oh, definitely.